We're gonna start with our current single, We Got This. Yeah, Curtis Simon on drum, y'all. We're gonna keep it current. This is on our new album entitled Be There For You. Yeah.
Here they go. Ba, ba, ba.
One more time. One more time, Kurt.
Come
on
on,
the one.
come on.
Hit. Keep singing, y'all.
Ba, ba, ba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all sound so good out there. Yeah. Let's go, y'all.
Before I let you go.
Stacey Harris on the vocals, y'all. Frankie Beverly. I knew y'all would know that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I knew we were in Baltimore last night, and they were a wonderful crowd. But I already knew in my heart that y'all here in Atlantic City, New Jersey, y'all were the ones.
Hey, Tony, you know why?
Why is that?
Because we got some Philly in the house.
Okay, that's enough. We tired of hearing about y'all egos and stuff. Okay? We're gonna keep it rolling with a ballad that James Roy wrote on our latest album entitled Take a Stroll. on the floor, okay? Playing backwards. Yeah. All right, we're gonna stick to the new CD, and we're gonna do something written by our saxophonist, Tony Watson Jr. And he calls this one, we're gonna take you Latin a little bit, all right? We're gonna go down to Latin America. This one's called Skyway Bridge. Skyway Bridge, little Latin, little spicy. You know what I mean?
Give it up for James Lloyd, Tony Watson Jr.
All right, I think James broke his keyboard.
It's gone? Oh. Do we have an extra keyboard in the house? Let me check my pocket. Hold on. You guys having fun? Good. You know, we also want to let you know that you can also reach us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you happen to have. Also, we have a brand new website. Go to piecesofadream.net and you can see our schedule and all the things that we're doing. We are heading into our 50th year. All right? So, we're going to try to make that something big for you guys for the next year or two, if we can. All right? You straight, James? You know, the new stuff, we really love our new stuff. But, you know, there is the old stuff. Right?
He's right.
And, you know, like I said, we love our, you know, how we are able to create new music and everything, but this is stuff that you guys grew up with us with, you know, from a long time ago. So I got a question. How many real old school Pieces fans we got in the house tonight? No, I'm not talking about early 2000s. I'm not talking about the 1990s.
What you talking about there?
I'm not talking about even the late 80s. But I'm going to ask you, can we take you all the way back to 1982?
I can go back there.
Well, all right.
I was one, but I was there.
You were a year old. Okay. Well, we're going to take you back to a little town in Philly called Mount Airy. We call it the home of the groove, y'all.
Just so y'all know, there's a secret dance contest going on. We'll let you know who wins at the end of the show. stay right in that area, kind of on base. I said on base from Bowie, Maryland. If you don't know who he is, you're about to find out. Mr. David Dyson! this, y'all.
What's that?
Who said that?
Who said that?
Security?
Somebody holding up some numbers.
Wait a minute. Stop the music. Stop the music. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna change it up a little bit. Kurt,
What?
get off them drums and come up here and sing this song for these people.
No.
Y'all wanna see Kurt up here singing that song? Say, come on, Kurt. Don't be scared.
I tell you what. If I come out here and sing this, right, you gotta go play drums.
It's only fair.
That was not in the okay. All right.
That seems fair.
We gotta have drums, right? Y'all agree, right? All right. So here we go. We're gonna take you all the way back to 1983, right? When the Sixers, Dr. J and Moses Malone won the world championship. Let's see what you got, Tony. Look at this back here. Oh, yeah. I once went to see, a lady reading poems. And she said to me, I wouldn't steer you wrong, no. She said, ooh, your lucky number is 454, 54, 54. Yeah, 'cause there are so many people who play the lottery, and sometimes they ask, yes they do. They ask me what I feel, what do I feel, and I just say, ooh, my lucky number is 454, yeah, 54, 54. Oh, tell me about it, Stacy.
See, I'm not superstitious, and I don't believe in the fictitious, but astrologically, is it my number today?
I was watching the game just the other day when Moses Malone, he said to Dr. J, here's what he said. He said, ooh, our lucky number is 454, 54, 54. Oh, yeah. And I just say, ooh, my lucky number is 454, yeah, 54, 54. And I just say, ooh, my lucky number is 454. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Play that number today. 454. Yeah. We're gonna bring y'all forward just a little bit. And we're gonna do a Kenny Burke song that was re-recorded by us, all right? Here's Rising to the Top.
I think that the crowd is ready for some participation. We got the Atlantic City Community Choir out there.
Let's see how the fellas might do first.
Are you gonna put us on front street, the fellas?
Let's try the fellas.
That's okay, we can handle it, right fellas? Right fellas? Okay, what y'all gonna do, y'all gonna sing with me. Listen the first time and then come in after that. We gonna win this, by the way, fellas. Sing. Keep rising, keep rising, keep rising, keep rising. Fellas, keep rising. Oh yeah. Y'all sound good out there. Hey, we won. Y'all don't even need to sing.
I don't know about that. Ladies. Where the ladies in the house? Yeah. We can do better than that, right? Yeah, I think so. It's real easy to do. And it goes a little something like this. All night long. Y'all got it? Let me hear you sing.
Nope, nope.
Yeah, I think we
Come
got
on,
it.
fellas, let's join.
Come on, let's go.
Sing. Keep rising, keep rising. Yeah, keep rising. Yeah, Atlantic City, y'all sound so good out there. Sing. Keep rising, keep rising. Yeah, keep rising. Kurt, let me hear it. Keep rising. On the one. Keep rising.
Yeah, y'all
Y'all
sound
sound
good.
so good.
Real good.
Keep singing, y'all. Yeah. That's what we gonna do, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Give it all you got. Keep rising to the top. Keep rising.
Don't let nobody stop you.
Give it all you got. Yeah.
Rising to the top.
Keep rising. Kaylin Brewer on vocals. Y'all on vocals. All right, so we got 6 buses outside. Y'all coming on tour with us. We can't pay you, but we'll feed you.
You know, we wish we had all the time in the world for y'all, you know, but right now, we gonna.
We want to make sure that we get this one moment in the show. We realize we have a short time this evening, and of course we have to be respectful to all the artists that share the stage with us. Matter of fact, let's have a handful of them.
Give it up for
right
Rebecca
now.
James.
Rebecca
Yeah,
James.
definitely,
And
Rebecca James.
our brother, longtime family, Joe Beasley, coming up to Fire It Up. But forgive us if we just take this moment and do this for you guys.
We're going to get real intimate with y'all right now. Something we don't do with a big crowd. Normally we do this in smaller clubs, but I know the Atlantic City Hard Rock Club can handle this. We're going to do a song written by Mr. Joe Sample and Miss Layla Hathaway. Stacy, sing it.
When your life was low, you had nowhere to go. People turned their backs on you, and everybody said that you were through. I took you in, I made you strong again, put you back together. Now you're doing well. From stories I can tell, you own the world again. Everyone's your friend. Although I never hear from you, still it's nice to know you used to love me so when your life was low. Always remember, my friend, the world will change again, and you may have to come back through everywhere you've been. Now you're doing well. From stories I can tell, you own the world again, and everyone's your friend. Although I never hear from you, still it's nice to know
Stacey Richardson on vocals, y'all. James Lloyd on keys. Thank you for letting us show that moment with y'all. We got one more quick one before we get out of here. And although that was an intimate moment, and we're short on time, and y'all already been up out of your seats, we gonna do it again. You might know this one. Kurt, play that beat real quick. I see some of y'all know it. Ain't enough people up yet. Kurt, do it again, Kurt. Do it again. Hey. What I need right now is for you to get up out of your seat. And I want you to sing this with us. 1, 2, 3, sing it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, we're gonna have a party up in here. We gotta get it ready for jam now. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Kurt, tell me what it is.
Walking this place, such a good day. Big girl getting busy, I just step to the go-go beat. When she shook that booty, sure looked good to me. I said, hey, big girl, come on my world, know that to me. Go in the butt, oh, sexy, sexy. When you get that notion, put your back field in motion. Go in the butt, oh, sexy, sexy. Ain't nothing wrong if you wanna do the butt all night long.
Somebody sing. Yeah. Sounds so good to me. Hey. Yeah.
Oh,
Jason, tell them who got a big old butt.
Who we got? Us, Dio over there, big old butt. We got a big old butt. Oh, yeah. Eminem got a big old butt. Oh, yeah. J-Lo got a big old butt.
big old butt.
Easter Bunny got a big old butt. Oh, yeah. Sam Fox got a big old butt. Oh, yeah. Even I got a big old butt. Come on, man. Got a big old butt. I'm with your butt. I keep my mouth shut. Ain't nothing wrong if you wanna do the butt all night long.
Tony Walker Jr. Atlanta City, thank you. Good night.
We're Pieces Number 3. We love you. Thank you so much for all your support for almost 50 years. Peace.